That's how it feels to be vegan. It's a lovely day. È una giornata bellissima. Come puoi vedere, as you can see, it is a lovely day. And I'm going to show you guys today how to make what I call a bulking buckwheat shake. So, our ingredients are like that. What we need first is some soy milk, and then we're going to need some buckwheat. You can't make a bulking buckwheat shake without buckwheat. You also need some hemp seeds, and oh yeah, you can probably see there some bananas. So, got myself some bananas, all the ingredients. So what we're going to do is start with 200 ml of soy milk. So I haven't been having protein powder in the last month, and yeah, I feel great. I definitely don't have to have protein powder. Sometimes I use it and sometimes I don't. So this recipe has about 23 grams of protein in it, and just finishing our soy milk here, and something like 30 or 40 grams of carbohydrates and about 20 grams of healthy fat, and plenty of omega-3s, healthy carbohydrates, essential fatty acids, all that good stuff. So, I mean, as I'm kind of trying to make this shake and do the video at the same time, so I'm sorry this video is going to come across a little crazy. So, yeah, as Nehemiah Delgado says, you know, you don't have to have protein powder or, you know, one food type or something all the time. You can cycle through stuff. So this is what I've been having every day for the last month. And yeah, so it starts with 300 ml of soy milk. Just pick your favorite soy milk. Of course, if you like a different kind of plant milk, you can use a different kind of plant milk. Then we are going to put 2 of these bananas in. So I use 2 medium to long bananas. So let me just put the camera down here for a sec. See if I can. So we've got 2 bananas, and I'm just going to put them into the blender. Unfortunately, these bananas are not super ripe. You can see that they're kind of they're not really. They're kind of still a bit hard. Not as ripe as I would like them, but you know, you got to make do. So 2 bananas. Hopefully you'll pick a couple that are a bit riper than that. So I've got my 2 bananas in there. Then we are going to use, what have I got here on my recipe list? 20 grams of hemp seeds, right? So I measure on my electronic scale. So I'm just going to get a cup out, put that on the scale, press the equalizer button so it's back at 0 grams. Excellent. Right, going to grab my hemp seeds. Put the camera over here again for a second. And we want 20 grams. Okay, 20 grams of hemp seeds. Right, and we're going to use 40 grams of buckwheat. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure that out. Okay, grab my buckwheat. Buckwheat is a pseudo grain, and so it's actually not a grain at all, even though it has the name wheat in it, and it tastes a lot like wheat or like a grain. It's actually a, there we go, 40 grams. It's actually a kind of seed or fruit, I believe. Anyway, the things you learn, I mean, this year I've learned that nuts are actually a kind of fruit. So there you go. And yeah, so we got 2 bananas, 20 grams of hemp seed, 300 mils of soy milk, and 40 grams of buckwheat. And then the only other thing I add is a bit of water. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now. Man, this is precarious. If you've ever tried like filming something and doing something completely different at the same time, it's kind of hard because I'm trying to use like one hand to do everything. Yeah, just gonna get a bit more water. Right, awesome. So then you just blend that up in the blender. I don't even add any sugar with this, to be honest. You could add like some blueberries or like some powdered greens or like creatine. Oh, that's the other thing I'm going to add to this actually, some creatine. I'm not aware of the, just how, what the efficacy of creatine is for vegans, but, I'm sure it won't hurt. Certainly long-term creatine supplementation is not, has not been studied, so I wouldn't advise constantly supplementing with creatine. It's the same with protein powder, as I was saying, you shouldn't be having protein powder all the time, I don't think. It's not the healthiest thing in the world. It is processed just like sugar and oils and other products, like it'll obviously help you in a convenience manner, but I've been going without protein powder for the last month, and honestly I've hit my protein targets almost every day. If you're having other protein rich foods like soy milk or like tofu, beans, vegan mock meats, bread, it all adds up and you can meet your protein demands pretty easily. So I'm just going to put this creatine in here, and then I'll show you what the shake looks like when it's finished, and we'll catch you in the next video. So that's what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, this makes, I don't know, maybe 500-600 mils or something, and this is perfect. This is perfect if you are trying to, well, I use it for bulking, but you could probably make something like this even if you're just trying to maintain your muscle mass and stuff like that, just getting good nutrients and calories in. But definitely, I use it for bulking. I can't hold shit still very well. Excuse my language. I'll try and beat that up. Yeah, so I use it for bulking, but yeah, it's used for bulking because I have like a lot of carbohydrates in there, healthy carbohydrates. A lot of people overconsume protein. A lot of people who are trying to gain weight just don't get enough carbohydrates in. Make sure you get all your healthy carbs in, because if you're not getting those complex whole grains like buckwheat, black rice, brown rice, whatever whole grains you prefer, oats, I love oats of course, then you're just going to be converting a lot of your protein to carbohydrates for energy, and it's just a bit of a waste of time. You definitely want to save all that protein you're consuming for building muscle and building strength and meeting your goals like that. So that's why I love like something like this. And I found before when I was having like weight gainers or like powdered supplements with like maltodextrin and stuff like that in them, like you end up paying like $70 for a kilo of protein powder, or like I don't know, the same sort of price, $70 for like a meal replacement powder. And buckwheat costs, where is it? So this buckwheat was like I think it costs $7 for 1 kilo. So it's literally 10 times cheaper than protein powder. And I'm still getting plenty of protein in here. And you know, like the soy milk itself has like plenty of high quality protein with plenty of lysine in it. So, and this is just one like whole foods shake that I've came up with. Obviously you could add peanut butter, you could add lots of other cheap ingredients that have like lots of protein in them. Yeah, let me know if you've tried this shake and you really liked it, or let me know what your favorite sort of bulking shake recipe is, because obviously blending up a whole lot of stuff in a blender is a great way of getting liquid calories in, which are quicker digested and really good if you're trying to gain weight. I'm now sitting at 77 kilos and working towards 79 kilograms for my next competition with a 20-ton truck pull. So I'm going to need all the weight gain I can get. Obviously I can't go above 80 kilos because that's my the limit of my competition. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you think it goes too long, because I just talk smack and I don't stop. Let me know whatever the hell you're thinking, because I like to know. And go and make those vegan gains, and peace.